Hello, my name is Im, and thank you for joining me today, and thank you for your time as I continue Doctor Who. I'm just really excited to get back into the flow of things for this show, for everything else I do on my channel. Just get back into the flow of things on YouTube. You know, I've missed it quite a bit. I didn't take this break by choice. Things out of my control, you know, bit of a reoccurring, pre-existing health problem took over. I had to, take a break, step out for a bit. But I'm back now. It is exciting to be back, but it is also bittersweet because I know now that I'm back, you know, the clock is on again, right? The ticking time bomb, the bittersweet moment. I only have a few episodes left for David Tennant before he regenerates, right? So the long goodbye. One more down after today, right? So I'll have 3 more episodes after this one. So yeah, bittersweet return, but excited nonetheless. I'm gonna get right into it. There's no need for recaps or anything. But I should mention before I get into the episode, if you're interested in Patreon, early access or full length to Doctor Who, consider checking that out. If you enjoy my content, consider subscribing to the channel. You don't have to be a patron to be supporting the channel. Yeah, you could subscribe to the channel. You could follow me on Twitter because that does help the channel grow. It helps the channel reach further out, right? Or it helps the channel's reach, essentially. So yeah, you can definitely support the channel by following on Twitter or, subscribing to the channel. That's more than enough, I'm thankful for your time. I always make sure to thank people for their time because you could be doing something else, but you chose to come and spend that time here, right? So yeah, I always have to thank you for your time. So yeah, I think that's about it. For the intro. I think the best thing is to just get right back into the show and then, go from there. So yeah, I hope you enjoy.
Positions!
Got ourselves some sort of artifact. I'm sure it's quite rare. And I'm sure someone's about to take it.
Night, boys.
That's a female. Bit of a blind spot because they're all facing the other direction. And they keep showing that double-decker in the background. That might be your best option. Tip of a lifetime. There's my dude.
We've got exciting.
Oh, Daniel Kaluuya! A young Daniel Kaluuya.
Something very
Love
strange.
I sealed off the exit. There's no way out. Over.
Something tells me that bus is not making it out, is it?
I'm right behind.
Everyone, hold on!
Yeah, they're going for a field trip. That's not a good sign.
Gone.
To the planet of the dead?
Over.
Right? That can't be good. Whoa, desert planet.
End of the line. Call it a hunch, but I think we've gone a little bit further than Brixton.
A bit. Here's that incredible music again, and this looks like it was shot on location. I'm guessing this is Abu Dhabi or Dubai?
I'm the doctor.
Name, not rank.
The doctor.
Surname?
The doctor.
The doctor.
Called the doctor.
Yes, I am.
That's not a name. That's a psychological condition.
Funny sort of sound. This is a trace of something else.
Hold on a minute. I saw you, mate. You had that thing, that machine. Did you make this happen?
Oh, humans on buses always blaming me. Look,
Yeah, I've seen this
if
before.
You must know, I was tracking a hole in the fabric of reality.
Then we need to apply ourselves to the problem with discipline, which starts with appointing a leader.
Yes, alas, thank you. So,
Not you,
Well,
she's
thank
talking.
goodness you've got me. Everyone do exactly as I say. Inside the bus immediately.
Go on, let it
Is
play
safe
out,
in
doctor.
there?
how do you know?
She's got a gift. Ever since she was a little girl, she can just tell things. We do the lottery twice a week.
You don't look like millionaires.
Come on now.
No.
There's no need for that.
Far away, chops and gravy, watching TV, Mike and Suzanne, and poor old Tina.
Hey.
Just think of them. Because that planet out there, all 3 suns and wormholes and alien sand, that planet.
This is what he
nothing.
does, man. This is the
It ain't
doctor.
nothing. compared to all those things waiting for you.
Ooh, look at these vistas.
Where I go, it goes.
Backpack with a spade and an axe.
There you go.
Someone done this on purpose.
I don't know. But every single instinct of mine is telling me to get off this planet right now.
I think something else is also trying to get off this
I
planet.
live in hope.
To be precise, Lady Christina de Souza.
Ooh, Lady Christina.
I'm a lord.
Seriously? A lord of where?
Time.
estate.
No, but there's something more about you.
You don't say.
Device you were carrying.
We have a scientific advisor on site, Dr.
Ooh.
Malcolm Taylor. Just the man you need. He's a genius.
Oh, really? We'll see about that.
I mean, I've read all the files.
Really? What was your favourite? The giant robot? No, hold on. Let's sort out that one hole. Excuse me. You're my new best friend.
And you're mine too, sir. You're mine. He's gone. He's gone.
Oh, they're taking every chance to get a nice old vista.
Something in those clouds. Something shining.
Yeah.
Look.
Spice.
They ride the storm.
Oh, okay.
Are the storm.
I am the storm.
Are they?
Death?
They devour.
No. Look at the ship. It's a wreck.
Whoa.
They crashed just like us.
Great CGI, actually. On the ship.
Since I met you, Christina, we've been through all the extremes.
That's how I like things. Extreme.
San Helios City.
That's amazing.
So how did that go to a
But
desert?
that lordship of yours, the lord of where exactly?
Of time. I come from a race of people called Time Lords.
You're an alien.
Yeah. But you don't have to kiss me either.
You look human.
You look Time Lord.
Ancient history.
The image was taken last year.
Whoa.
It became a desert in 1 year.
Okay, so that third party.
And 100 billion people turned to sand.
So they're all dead?
In Carmen's head. She's hearing them die.
I've got sand in my hair. That's dead people. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh.
They destroyed the whole of San Helios.
Interesting
Yes, but
reaction.
my hair.
Again, a different take on the companion, right?
It's not a storm.
Whoa.
It's a
Mantis?
swarm.
Flying mantis?
Millions of them. But how do they get through? Because that wormhole's a killer. We've seen it.
Not for them.
See the exoskeleton?
Yeah.
Metal.
They've got bones of metal.
A girl. She will fly.
Oh.
Thing is, Doctor.
Speaking of
you're
Christina?
missing the obvious.
Oh, right. She's got gear to. Yeah.
No stranger than you, spaceman.
I had this friend once. She called me Spaceman.
And was she right?
Hey, watch your
You
spaceman.
zoom about the place in a rocket?
It's been held in the International Gallery for 200 years, which makes you Lady Christina.
Capper.
I like to
A
think
thief.
I liberated it.
Tell me you need the money. That's a lifestyle.
I take it you disapprove.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Except that little blue box. I stole it. From my own people.
Good boy. I think it's injured.
No, it's dormant because it's so cold down there, but your body heat is raising the temperature.
I tend to have that effect. Who's there?
She is different.
The whole bed, the plate thing. Malleable, something ductile, something...
Ah.
Gold.
Oh, no, you don't.
Christina, what is it worth now?
It's over 1,000 years old, worth 18 million pounds. Promise me you'll be careful.
I promise.
I doubt it.
I hate you.
And then do it.
Ah.
Well, after the doctor's
Hold
gone
on.
through, obviously. I'm sorry. Believe me.
It's understandable
that
in her
wormhole
position, right?
constitutes a major threat. Right
I mean, he
now,
can't
son.
shoot him. He's the one who could do it.
This is your driver speaking. Hold on tight.
Nice. Ah, that's great.
He did it! He did it! Doctor, it's coming for us!
Now she She said the girl is going to fly. That still needs to happen. Something about that needs to happen. It'll be interesting to see how they separate because she's not going. I know it's not gonna happen.
Final destination.
You must be Malcolm.
Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you.
He's like legend.
Found in the gardens of Buckingham Palace.
Oh, she doesn't mind.
Right then, off we go. Come on, Doctor. Show me the stars.
No.
No.
What?
I said no.
We're made for each other. You said so yourself. The perfect team.
I don't know if it is really a perfect team. I'll get into it in my discussion.
People have traveled with me and I've lost them. Lost them all. Never again.
Yeah.
Take her away.
Is it really gonna end like this? There's still that flying thing to happen.
No, but you be careful. Because your song is ending, sir.
What do you mean?
It is returning. He will knock 4 times.
Oh man, that's like endgame setup right there, isn't it? He'll knock 4 times. Let's put a pin in that. Go on, he's gonna do something. He'll give her a chance at least. Oh, she's gonna get on the bus. Technically, yeah, she's gonna fly.
Charging you too, aiding and
Come on.
Yes. I'll just step inside this police box and arrest myself.
Could have been so good together.
Christina! We were!
Right then, on to the next. Right then, that ending took a dark turn in an otherwise low stakes, happy ending themed episode, right? And by dark turn, I'm speaking of Carmen's specific, ominous goodbye to the Doctor, right? Now, part of it is quite clear. You know, the Ood said the same thing as well, not too long ago. Your song is ending. Oh boy. Yeah, you know, it's certainly slowly getting there. It's getting there, right? You know, as I mentioned in my intro, it is a bittersweet return to Doctor Who because I know I'm just a few episodes from saying goodbye to Tennant, right? So yeah, you know, yet again, another reminder that, okay, get ready, he's about to go, right? So yeah, it's almost time to say goodbye to this Doctor, who I absolutely adore. But then the next part seemed like foreshadowing for something else entirely, right? He will knock 4 times. So yeah, let's put a pin in that. Let's see if that's set up for something in the next 3 episodes, you know, leading up to Tennant's regeneration, Tennant's goodbye, or if it's set up for something down the line for the next Doctor, perhaps, you know, Matt Smith. I'm leaning towards it meaning something to Tennant, right? So yeah, you know, there's only 3 more episodes, so yeah, I'm sure I'll remember that. You know, he'll knock 4 times. So again, let's put a pin in that and come back to that. But the episode itself, I thought it was a decent one and done standalone story, and I thought it was a good episode to come back to, right? To get back into the swing of things, to get back into the flow of things. You know, it didn't get too intense in terms of endgame stuff, right? This was truly a one and done. I thought it was certainly a story suited for a one-off special, you know? You have the 1 episode companion for the special, of course. Now, there was something unique about this episode's companion, right? Unique in the sense that she didn't quite fit the usual companion mold, right? You know, it felt like a major departure from the usual. I mean, yes, you know, they are entertaining together, of course. There's a lot of entertaining moments. But essentially, it's pretty surface level for the most part, right? Since she is just a 1 episode companion. Up until this point, one of the running themes has been the relatable companions, right? Helping the Doctor remain cognizant of the human dimension. So for this episode, you have Christina, or Lady Christina, rather. Now, I thought I felt that she isn't really meant to be relatable, like some of the other companions of the past. Here you have someone who is a bit smug, right? There's certainly an arrogance about her and a confidence about her. She turned to the cat burglar lifestyle because she was bored. So she only steals things or liberates them for the adventure, right? You see the incomprehensible magnitude of this tragedy, a doomed civilization, essentially. It didn't quite have the somber tone it might have had if it was someone like Donna, or even any of the other companions, essentially. There was this bit about having dead people in her hair. So that element was kind of brushed aside, literally as well. And, a one-off story with a one-off companion kind of allowed for that, right? Though for the first time, I see the Doctor take a definitive stance and not bring a perfect candidate along for the long term, right? After all the loss and broken hearts, as he told Jackson in the last special, right? I don't think they made the perfect team. I don't think she would have been the perfect companion, but the story set it up like that, right? Throughout the episode, there's a lot of moments, a lot of back and forth. Both of them mentioning, oh yeah, good team, right? But as I mentioned earlier, she was nothing like some of the past companions, right? I felt that there's a few things missing from her personality, her disposition to be a great companion. Though, of course, I do know he does end up taking on companions again. But again, as the regeneration happens, some things do change, right? The personality of the Doctor changes. Some elements are different. So let's see how that specific stance ends up changing, because it does, of course. Matt Smith is going to have companions. Capaldi is going to have companions. Jodie's going to have companions. So yeah, let's see how that, changes, or, that jumping off point. From this, Tennant's Doctor refusing to take anyone on again, to Matt Smith's Doctor having his first companion. So some thoughts on the other things in the episode. Clearly a location shoot, certainly had that spectacle feel, right? Lots of great vistas in the dunes, right? I'm guessing that's Abu Dhabi or Dubai. Great to see a young Daniel Kaluuya, right? Long before Black Mirror and his recent film roles. Another great British actor. In fact, his character was the one who almost kicked off a Midnight 2.0 scenario, right? Being highly suspicious of the Doctor and his gadget. Humans on buses, always blaming me, right? So again, always great to see young British talent come through on Doctor Who, and I'm sure I'm going to see many more in the next few years, I suppose. It really is great to see that. Like I said before, I'm a big fan of British actors. Of course, the music continues to be brilliant. Murray Gold, iconic. The CGI, the special effects, not bad at all. A lot of them really stuck out as quite, solid. So yeah, and I believe this might have been the first HD episode, right? Filmed in HD. So yeah, I think, that's a cool moment, switching over to HD now. And I believe that's about it. That's all I have for this episode, to be honest. I thought, like I said, it's a decent return to the show after a long break, months off from the show and YouTube in general. It wasn't like 0 to 100 real quick. It didn't go into the endgame stuff. So I thought it was great that it was just another standalone episode. Not the greatest episode, to be honest, but I thought it was a decent episode to, get back into the flow of things. So yeah, there it is, first episode back. So if you enjoyed that, consider dropping a like, consider dropping some comments, give me your thoughts. Perhaps you have some, fun facts to share about this episode. I'm more than happy to check out the things you might have to say. So, feel free to drop a comment. If you're interested in content beyond the scheduled content, if you're interested in the next Doctor Who episode right now as early access, you can check out Patreon. That also has full length for Doctor Who. Now, there's been this issue of the timer or, the time code being a bit off. I can guarantee that my reaction is always going to be in sync with the show footage, because from now on I'm recording exactly the exact same frame rate as the footage, and it appears that since it is a British show, English production for English television, essentially it's 25 FPS. So this one isn't. This one's actually 23.98. but I believe it might switch to 25 FPS again after this one. So yeah, I'll be recording accordingly. So it's always going to be in sync. If the time, if the time code is off, that just means that might be a technical thing in post. But as long as you hit play at the same time as me, you should stay in sync. Also, if you have social media, check out my Twitter account. You don't have to be a patron to support the channel. You can simply just subscribe to the channel or, follow the Twitter account. And that helps the channel grow even more, helps the channel grow its reach. Right then, that's about it. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. So I'm quite excited to continue. Again, like I mentioned, it's a bittersweet return because I know, the countdown is on now, especially after this one as well now. There's only 3 left. Essentially 2 left before it's his goodbye episode. So yeah, bittersweet, but excited nonetheless. And I am excited to get to Matt Smith as well. I do want to see a different take. I do want to see his take because I do like Matt Smith. Right then, thank you for joining me and thank you for your time. And I hope to see you again soon for the next one. Until then, take it easy.